The food feeling page is very important because I have found that food is a huge mood elevator, or it could be a huge mood depressor depending on the situation. So, I mean, your brain map type has led us to putting this page in your journal because your brain map tells us that emotion and food and feeling are extremely interconnected in your personal situation. So what I mean by food and feeling is, let's say that you have, well, for me, here's a perfect example. When I was a kid, I ate a sloppy Joe, which is, if you don't know what a sloppy Joe is ground beef and some like a chili sauce type of thing. And I was sick, and I had a fever, and I threw it up everywhere and anywhere in my house. Not only did I get in trouble from my mom and dad for throwing up all over the place, but to this day, when I start thinking about sloppy Joes, I get sick to my stomach. I start feeling bad. I just have this terrible feeling. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody who's listening to this video now has, some foods in their past that make them feel bad or make them feel good. Any kind of chocolate or sugar has been proven to be a huge mood elevator. And so many times if you're especially a thyroid stress gland eater, if you have a big time stressful day, man, you'll go right for that sugar right off the bat because it's a mood elevator. If sugar was discovered today, it would be probably in the same classification as any other narcotic drugs because it is such a potent mood elevator. But of course, it was discovered thousands of years ago, so it's just sort of been grandfathered. But so use this page to write down any food that when you eat it, you don't feel good, you feel sluggish, you feel elated, you feel squeamish, you feel yucky. I mean, any kind of feeling that you have with any specific food, write it down, because then you can look back at this page and say, okay, what foods do I know I need to avoid? And what foods do I use that make me energized? Perfect example for me is if I eat some nuts, if I eat some like almonds or cashews, or macadamia nuts or avocados, I feel great. It really sets well with my stomach. It sets well with my system. It gives me energy. I can go for 3 or 4 hours with just a handful of these types of nuts and feel great, So do the same thing. If you have some foods that really make you feel good, another example for me is chicken. I could eat chicken and I have a great afternoon. The protein keeps me going. I don't have any ill effects. I could eat chicken all day long and not have any of the down and negative effects that I would have if I ate some sort of chocolate or some sort of pasta. Those things just wipe me out. So that's the kind of stuff I want you to write down on this food feeling page, because those are the kinds of things that once you understand and write them down a little bit, then you'll be able to use that to your advantage as you go through your nutrition plan.